What up? So we're gonna play some Game of Thrones, and it is. I know absolutely nothing about Game of Thrones. I never read the books, never watched the show. I'm doing this purely because it was on sale, and I will be interested to see the choices I make and how people react. No spoilers whatsoever. I don't want to know anything about the choices I make, other than here you go, oh shit, he did what? Hello, Kitty. Are you ready to enter a song of fire and ice? There are gonna be girls here? Oh, let me fix that. Let me fix the cat cam. Let me see here. No, that's not gonna work. There we go. That's a little bit better. I can deal with that. Well, do you want that, or do you want it back closer to me? Or do you want the cat? You want the cat. I know you want the cat. Let me get chat back up so I can see the reaction. Let's go and play some Game of Thrones. Let's begin episode 1. I should really get a glass of wine for this. Everybody dies. That's how I'm going to play this. Rare ironwood. Oh, I don't have a goblet or a chalice. I should have thought of that beforehand and picked one up.
The trout in the towers, the wolves got the fish and they all ran away. The trout, he fluffed off without a
I love the art style in this.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Okay, simple mechanics.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? I'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship.
Power of
After
positivity.
you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
I'm not exactly sure who the Kingslayer is.
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Don't tell me.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
Kingslayer
His
Slayer
honor is
Kings.
beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt.
I never
I've never
played The
seen
Witcher
a field
2.
plowed so well
Spoiler
as the day
alert.
the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
The Orc family slayer.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly
I don't know what you're
Rock,
talking about with
and
killing
House
orcs.
Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Hello, Juicy the Beatles.
Iron from ice!
I have a feeling everybody dies.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You serve me well.
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Garrett.
Whatever you believe is best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
I get a sword and a set of
Now,
armor?
keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
I figure there's not much. I played through a partial of the Back to the Future game, and that was fantastic.
More wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. And just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
Keep talking.
You'd think he was the Lord the way he hands out orders. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not
Who
by
doesn't
much.
love
Who
bacon?
doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers.
Not this guy.
All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time. Maybe if my uncle
Aw.
were cast on at House Forrester, I'd feel
I
different.
missed it.
How much further?
I want
It's right
to
over
break
there.
the news to him. Okay, so I've heard about the Red Wedding somewhat. I know
Take your time.
people crap their pants when they watched it.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders.
in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding.
This doesn't look good.
Often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already. What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Uh-oh.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Whoa. Run! He was an idiot. Whoops. Get a sword, dummy.
A gift from the king.
Uh-oh.
Ready, boys?
Run!
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Oh, Jesus. Well, my mouse didn't work. We're gonna see this a lot. I have a feeling.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
Oh, Jesus. Come on. Okay, hang on a second. Let me see if I can get this to full screen. I got... Alright, let me make sure that... Okay. Get Twitch chat up. Get the game up. Alright. Okay.
Ready, boys?
Ready?
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Well, we're back here.
Ready, boys?
I'm running on a wireless mouse, and it's always choppy on selection
Shoot that
because
one!
I'm a fair bit away. Oh, God. Okay. So I raise the shield and I still get shot.
Ready, boys? Whoa!
So I need to protect my gut first,
Shoot that one!
and then... Okay, you could help me with this part of the mechanics. This is nothing to do with choices. This is some fucked up
Ready, boys!
sliding of the shield.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
It's really sad watching that dude die repeatedly.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Am I not raising the shield? Am I not raising the shield? I would love to have Daedalus Bunny here.
Ready, boys!
We might do that.
Whoa!
I might see if he's free tomorrow night. Because I plan on streaming this the
Shoot
rest of the
that
week.
one!
Okay. Do you know what I'm doing wrong on this? I'm just asking. I think I've got enough caustic commentary from you guys.
Ready, boys!
I'm getting a bolt in the gut first, and then I'm getting a bolt in the face. So maybe it's... I just gotta
Shoot that one!
raise it up as... Nope. I might have to make other choices to see if I can get somewhere down other than here. I hate quick time events.
Ready, boys!
I really hate quick time events.
Whoa!
It is cheap gameplay.
Shoot that one!
Oh. Oh. Okay. It'd be nice if they put that on the damn screen.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
I thought this was all mouse.
Shoot that one! What?
Pick up a sword! Dude, it's okay, you're a squire. You can pick up a sword, man. Any sword. Come on! Bye! Looks like he got trampled.
Good fucking riddance!
Pick up the sword!
Back
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
He's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him. But I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon.
Sorry, bud.
Quickly.
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
I know! He still didn't get a sword! What the hell?
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time's over.
I guess Heavy Rain popularized it, but it all started with,
Italian rat, where it belongs.
or at least the first time
There's
I
no
saw
time
it,
to waste.
was Resident Evil 4. And that was bullshit in that game. Oh, thanks for the
Damned
sword.
if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
What the phrase says
You have to
about
go.
stage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods.
He'll
you
remember
will
that for a
obey me.
good 30 seconds.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Just trot away.
We love the fray.
Just stand there, yeah. Go for it, man. Just trot. There is always Dragon's Lair. I'm just gonna be the harbinger of death. Wherever I show up, people just die. I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, what's up? Why is everybody dead now? I wonder if this is a recreation of the actual title sequence. Because I've never actually watched the show. Okay. So I cannot climb up hills. Bacon! Gonna have me some bacon. 'Cause who doesn't love bacon? Wait, is this an Owen and Beru moment? Can I draw my weapon? Oh, paused. Uncle Owen! Aunt Beru! Oh. Let's look at a cart. I'm back from Tashi Station. I picked up those power converters.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Okay. You are the worst sneaking person ever.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Alright,
I'm going to kill you.
let's do this.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Let's do this
Get
shit.
Off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Bullshit.
Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
Kill him. Kill
I'll
him.
have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You really are a pig.
Right in his bloody skull. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What the f... Oh.
Mercy, please. I beg of you.
Nope.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Everybody dies.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Everybody dies.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Time to go on a bloody vengeance quest.
I'll kill the men who did this.
With my new sword. Because I killed somebody with it, so therefore it's mine. I'm just a little stabbed. It's still good, it's still good.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Carrot!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
My character's totally trope. Trope McTroperson.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Hang on a second. I'm going to scroll in a little bit on the chat so I can see more easily. Alright, back to the game.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
I'm going to murder the
These
shit out of
maggots
them.
won't help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you? These are dark days, I fear.
Maggots.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Don't worry, I'll take over.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Not like the
Hold
maggots
this
won't.
for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Uh,
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
wait,
Roderick
was this
had
my
already
uncle?
fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here
This
any
isn't my
moment
uncle,
now.
is it?
I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Was this my uncle? Get the Castellan. Okay, then I didn't make the wrong choice. Let's look at a window.
The Ironwood Grove.
Where's the take shield option?
An Ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world. You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Is that the redheaded stepchild of your children? It's the fourth born. Is that the Jan Brady of the Game of Thrones series children?
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Okay, so I can't walk... Oh, there we go.
This might help.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm sure this guy's gonna die by me somehow in a few minutes.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk. I'll admit, you do seem better than... Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
That's the worst justification. Well, somebody killed somebody, and then murder, 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 yada, yada, yada. We're mortal enemies.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Doesn't know his... Wait, his... Hang on. Before Before I tell anything, I want to show him the sword. Like, this is my new murder weapon.
I'll admit. It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Hey,
That
that's my
sword has
murder
been handed
sword.
down through 50 generations of Forresters. I'll admit. Feeling all right?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett
What
was just
awkward
telling
shit.
me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
Was Roderick the dude with the wine?
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told... I was told you
I'm
were
just gonna make up a
last
different
to see my
response for
husband
him
alive.
every time.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
Okay, I'm
You have
looking
the
for my
Forrester
uncle to
sword.
tell him that.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Let's fight and kill him.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Especially that Michael guy.
Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The
I don't
one
wanna
place
leave.
beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I want to be here and kill them.
My place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk.
Alright, we'll go.
I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I think my uncle is Duncan.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
Got the right
He
guy.
said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done.
Get
Lord
to it.
Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
So I'm going to Strider my way back.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Aww. I don't know what Crow Country is, but sure. This is gonna be a weird ass. I have a lady I work with who is big into Game of Thrones. She's played this game recently.
Jared, wait!
And she's going to be interested to see. She's also read the books and watched the TV show. She's a big fan of the series, like to the point of she made costumes for Halloween. Oh, I got a lady in waiting.
Be safe.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. My singing's terrible, but it's fucking hilarious. Drama.
Ethan? Ethan!
I'm gonna be the biggest asshole ever.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Hopefully somebody dies. Trip on a rock.
Ryan, look who we've found.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
50 lashes, and then I'll let him teach me.
Boys to play here. You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Oh,
I know
really?
a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have
I
to.
may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Sorry. Sometimes you just gotta put people to death.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord
I
Ethan,
denied a kid his
you're needed in
candy.
the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
I am a monster.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I should have stayed and watched everybody get murdered. I need to take a break here in a minute. This
They
does
showed
not
up
look good for me.
unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
I'm getting everybody killed. Can I just kill him now? It's Baron Harkonnen!
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You're
not worthy of a lord.
No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Murder the shit out of him! Kill his ass!
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
Oh,
He
fuck it,
acted
we're
in
going to
your
war.
name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
Nah.
I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Ha!
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Everybody's gonna die. Everybody. Fuck that guy. Fuck him up his Baron Harkonnen ass.
Son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a minute and take a quick break. I will be back shortly, and we'll see who else dies. Alright, let's get back to it. Get Twitch chat back up. And pull up ye old game.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Let's look at a coal brazier.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Okay.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
I guess she
I hope
doesn't
to
know
see
yet.
them all someday.
Nope, she doesn't know.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I'm on it. I will totally get her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
I'm sure he sent to murder me.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
He's totally here to murder her.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Then...
You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Okay, so Cersei's the queen.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Thanks for the info, kid.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I have a feeling that she's just using
See
me.
if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Maybe I don't want to read these books now, from what you said, Sorted. Alright, time to talk to the Queen.
You can do this.
Ah, Lady
Dinklage!
Margaret. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
I gotta talk my way out of this.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Hey, Tyrion's got my back.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would...
would...
Let the girl answer the question.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Oh, shit. Shit. I'll lie. Shit. Who do I choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Uh-oh, she didn't like that.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
She wanted me to please
quite
her.
The first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
Hang on a second. The lights just flickered here, and hang on. It's raining pretty heavy, so just an FYI, if I lose power, my stream just goes blank, it's probably because I lost power in my house.
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Oh, I've got a UPS. I've totally got a UPS for this rig. I wasn't gonna risk anything on that.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty.
Wait.
Already.
Oh, damn it.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
It's thundering and lightning outside too, so I don't just lose power when it rains. Let's see what Marjorie has to say.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate.
I don't know
from
who
what
that
I've heard.
is, but sure.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
Help out the family.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Cool.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
I gave her what
There's
she
always
wanted and then, but I
someone to
fucked with her a
please or
little
some
bit.
perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Shit. What'd they say?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I trust her. If
Go on.
not...
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear that
let him
bitch.
bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you.
Everybody's gonna die!
Send a raven to my family at once.
Everybody's gonna get betrayed, stabbed in the face. Oh, cool, this guy's gonna get to murder more people before he goes up to the wall.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
That's always how that shit plays out.
We've wasted enough time already.
That's always how that plays out. Trope City. Oh! That was very close lightning. Oh, shit. Who's that dude, I wonder?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect.
Blah, 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 the terrible.
But your father did not bear this responsibility.
Ooh, I want the Impaler. I want the Impaler.
Every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
That guy.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I'm making that guy.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet,
Oh,
thief.
fuck that dude.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Take his fingers. The wall's the bad place, right?
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord.
That's basically a death sentence, right?
They'll die.
That's basically a death sentence.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's
Aww.
due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Okay, so what random dude can I just give this to? Okay, I gotta think as a lord. I gotta keep this house together.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
I would choose the horse in a
My mother's
heartbeat.
fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well.
That horse knows what's
I
right.
told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
I think I handled
People
Whitehill
want me to
okay.
lead. They need me to, but...
Because fuck that guy.
Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
You be the sentinel. Oh, no horse.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
I think I'm gonna make it Duncan. Wait, is there a horse I could give this to? Is there the third option? Wait, I can enter the tower? Wait.
Do it like you mean it.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
I don't like you. Let's go inside the tower.
Slash right. That means now.
What's in the tower? Oh, okay. Hmm.
You're all worthless and weak.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
Let's look at the portcullis. Okay. Well, I'm glad we looked at the portcullis. Let's talk to...
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but it will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be Duncan. I'm gonna have to talk
Duncan,
my way out of some shit.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are
Plus
you sure?
the beard.
Yes, of course.
You gotta trust
I'm
in the beard.
convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Let's see if there's betrayal, anger. Somebody's gonna have to die soon. Ooh, can I lie to him?
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Oh, I can still... I'm gonna choose Duncan. I gotta trust in the beard.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel,
I wish
what
the
do you have
horse.
to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even
What's
the
up,
Master
Joel?
Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Both of y'all are gonna do what I say.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
There must be other options.
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Everybody's gonna die, die, die.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face.
And
Lord
then
to
murder
Lord.
him.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
What do I do? We'll invite him in, and hopefully there'll be an option to kill him.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years
What
have I
up,
served this
Bonnie?
house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
I'm gonna have to get this guy. I'm gonna
Apologies,
have this
my
guy
son.
killed.
But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
Can I set a
and
trap
we
where I
will
just
not
murder the
offer
shit out
our
of him?
Ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
And trap him. Get him in the Great Hall, board it up, light it
My
on
lord,
fire.
I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Oh, damn it, I missed it.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
That's his mom.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Yeah, we could use somebody else. Especially when I decided to
Thank
get everybody
you,
killed.
Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Roll for bang. Oh, I wish you guys were over here. Joel, Bunny, I wish you guys were over here. We would have a grand time. Yeah, of course pick up the strange key. I'm gonna. If you want, I'm gonna be streaming for maybe another hour. So if you want to, don't worry about it tonight, man. I'm gonna be. Fuck yeah, Klepto. I'm gonna be streaming this tomorrow night, I think. I want to see more people die.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone.
Of course. I never would. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
I don't know, Eric. I don't know what's going wrong.
I'll leave you to talk.
Or dead was Bunny.
What did King Joffrey say, my lady?
No, I work tomorrow.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
I don't know where that key's gonna come in handy later.
Milady.
Or if it's gonna get her killed.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
It's gotta be heavy armor to wear all around all day.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Oh.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
lad.
of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing.
Some men
We'll
just want
see.
to watch the world burn.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
He's the
My
Warden of the
lord.
North.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
Murder time!
The Ironwood. But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Ah.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Whoa!
What have you done?
You say that too soon, Joel.
The bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
Oh,
However,
shit.
the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop that! Don't win! Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until
Famous
Ethan is
guy,
home.
I think.
Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
I was in the lower half of... Oh, it's just him with his neck open. Okay. Well, that was episode 1. So what'd you all think? That was 3 hours for 12. I think it was $12 I bought it for. Maybe it was 7 or something. No, maybe it was 5. I can't remember. I don't know. It was on Steam sale, I think. What was it? What was that game called? The Death of Ethan Carter? I bought it because I was gonna show somebody I worked with what the game was like. Plus, I've never really played one of these games before. And I kind of like the choose your own adventure. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, that's what it was. I don't know the characters, man. I've never read the books, never saw the show. So I have no idea. Surprisingly, there's not as many boobs in this as in the TV show from what people have told me. I have Terraria. I have Terraria, so sometime I will have to play it. I really wanted to pick up Starbound. I like Starbound, I think, from what I've seen more. Well, can I actually buy more? Okay. Well, I have Terraria. I bought that a long time ago. Well, that's the end of episode 1, I suppose. You love Game of Thrones normally, but you hate when I play the game. Oh God. I kind of want to see how many people I can get killed. I kind of want to see how many people I can get killed in this game. Just what bad choices I can make. Joel, if you want to come over tomorrow night, after I get off work, if you want to come hang out and play through this and play your way, you're more than welcome to. We can change the save file and you can start over. I've never watched any of The Walking Dead. I've read a few of the comics, but I've never watched The Walking Dead. Well, I might have seen one, or I think I've seen the first episode. Burger King of Thrones, play it your way. You got plans, Joel. Are these plans involving a lady? Or man? You know, whatever. My mom lives in town, dude. Okay. I've got 50 minutes. What do I want to do with my next 50 minutes? What other games did I buy on Steam? I could play some Ori and the Blind Forest. I could start Never Alone. Oh, that didn't install. I didn't install that. I could play some Ori and the Blind Forest. I don't find Five Nights at Freddy's like scary. Like jump scares aren't like they might get you, but they're not actual scare. Like when I was playing Bloodborne and those crazy like zombie things with the whites with like the two claws that come at you super fast, that's scary to me. Besides, that's a Halloween type game. I've got Amnesia the Dark Descent waiting for Halloween. Because I've never played it. I don't know why I'm opening up this Sad Satan deal. All I gotta say to you and your Sad Satan is fuck that. Fuck that game. To hell with Sad Satan. No way in hell I'm playing that game. I think that whoever made it is probably the person who found it on the FTP site, or they're in league with the person who did find it. There was a PlayStation game called LSD. Well, we're sitting here talking, man. Like, show's over, everybody, or for the most part. At least on the Game of Thrones thing. I might play some other video game. Let's see here. Alright, let's change over the... Since we're still talking and everything, let's change over the title. I can't edit. There we go. Shit. Let's just switch to some Dark Souls for a little bit. Actually, no, I can't do that with Bunny here. Crap. What do I play? Let's play some Darkest Dungeon. Yeah. Let's kill some time with that. Nah, I'm gonna switch over to some Darkest Dungeon. So let's exit out of this. Yes, return to the desktop. Alright, let me fire up the Darkest Dungeon. I'm gonna take a quick break, like a 5-minute break. I need to use the restroom. But let's make sure we get the game capture. I haven't played this since the last time I played it, period. But we'll be back in a minute, y'all. I'm just going to leave the Darkest Dungeon music on. We'll be back in a minute.
From its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house. Opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Alright, let's play some Darkest Dungeon, because why not? I don't even want to look at these images you're posting. Let's just start a new campaign, because there is so much I've read that's changed. But we can skip the opening sequence because we've seen that a million times. Oh, goodness, I need to change the... Oh, I'm gonna call. What's up, dude? You're on speaker, man.
T-Grip 10 is a little bitch. Kyle will remember that. Alright, map navigation, that's right. I click on the room.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Yeah.
The fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms. Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Ow. Stunning blow. Come on, stunning blow. Stun him. No. Take it easy, Joel. I might be in some trouble. Crit! Thank you. Do I have any bandages or anything? Nope. Thank you for stunning him. No! Off to a great start.
Such a terrible assault.
Oh, death's door. Let's see if we can make it. Nope, he's dead.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
This is not going to end well. This is really not going to end well. Dodge like you've never dodged before.
Perhaps the turning point. Press disadvantage.
I survived.
Give them no quarter.
No on the trap chest. I don't have a key. See what you got. Precision Striker. Awesome. Well, Reynald was a kleptomaniac anyway. He always starts as a klepto.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Let's get some new heroes.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear. What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
What's her abilities? Club. Divine Grace. Only in the back. Divine Comfort. I don't have any real front fighters, do I? This is going to be interesting.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So I want him in the second position. He's best off in second. Him in third. Her in the back. Let's put him second. What's his abilities? Let's do this. Alright, they can dazzle light. Illumination. Alright. Caution cloak.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Yep, just take one of everything. This is probably not going to go well.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay. Let's go this way since I know there's a trap. Yeah. I will take the buff.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Books never do good. Fuck it, we're gonna go all dark. So, ranged. Damn. Aw, damn. Yeah, there goes the chat, I suppose. Eh. Great, everybody's stunned.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges
Ooh.
as the enemy crumbles. This expedition at least promises success.
I'll complete 100% of room battles. Well, crap. Uh-oh. That's okay. That is okay. You need to go. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, go for her. Oh, not for her. Ew. Everybody's gonna survive. Or not.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Wow. everybody died.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Let's use the key.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it
Plus
must be
15% max HP. Minus 10% damage. Nah. Shit. Dodge, for crying out loud.
powerful blow.
Dodge! Not you, Dodge. Other guy.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's just get that light level back up some. Yay, spiders. Oh, shit.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Don't die. Alright. No.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
We only lost one person. Awesome.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Let's go see what we got. Crusader, awesome.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
And a bounty hunter.
Zealous warrior. The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
Is there anything unique about him? Obsessed with the paranormal. Let's spruce up the Abbey a bit.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Alright. Cool, he's got not quite what I wanted. I wanted slightly different abilities, but I will take it. What have you got, good sir? Okay, he can get guys in the back. Okay. I will keep with Dismas, though. What have you got? Prefer to be in third position. And I know I should take a healer, but you know, let's put her in. Does she have any? Okay. Let's put you in. Well, penance it up. Fourth. Just be my sniper. Alright, take it easy, Dancing. Let's embark. Explore 90% of rooms. Let's see what the most effective way to do that is. Okay, go this way. Not the best way to start it out, but it'll do. Oh God. Uh-oh. Ah, it's 10 to 11, quarter to 11. I'm gonna cut it for a night. That is gonna be it. I will end on some music. Good, so dead was Bunny. You jackass. I will see you tomorrow night. If you want to come over tomorrow night, cool. If not, I don't know. Whatever. We might play something on stream. I gotta play some Ori and the Blind Forest, and I've got to play some Never Alone. So, I don't know. I've also got the Banner Saga, which I need to try that. And finish Apotheon. I've got so much stuff to do. I might play some more Bloodborne, who knows. Alright, I'll talk to you later, man.